Okay, so we were talking about this access tag and enum. So if you see, there's a drop down with user and admin. So it is an enum, and default it is taking name of user. So if there is nothing there, it will take the default name as user. So this is the users page. Okay, I was on the users page. I think so. It stopped. Just don't want to check.js. So this is the users page. Everything on the users page, which API to be called and which API to be called when we hit the save button, and when the page cancel, where to redirect, and when we press submit, it basically it's like, okay, let the server start. When I hit save, it just saves the data and redirects me back to the view users page, and cancel also does the same thing without saving the data. And this was about edit, and create also goes on the same lines. In just it's mostly view create user and the edit user would be the same type. You don't need, there are no much modification as such. It's just the APIs which are getting called, and so if we see, there is no get one in the create page. They both run similar. And okay, it crashed again, could not connect to MongoDB. Just hit it again. I hope you don't come across with this problem. Okay, so let's just create the schemas. There are much more complex schemas, but I will be doing it later in the later videos. So the best thing you can do to actually create these pages connected, which is issue. Come on. So school page, you can do copy this, copy it, make a new file, paste it, and just go ahead and save it. Backend pages in, and we will name, just make sure that you name the file exactly what I do, like our JS file's name is school, so we're just gonna map it. So create page, we are creating the create page, and we just go ahead and school, just don't make some typos, .json. So if you are using Visual Code or Sublime, you will have the feature to actually just make sure that you, I don't know, I will just delete all these fields. So I'll just show you the fields. This is an array, so this is not what we want. These are user fields, so we need to create our very own. For it, I'll just go ahead from fields to fields and delete it, and this is good. And now just go ahead, select this users. If you are using Visual Code, the shortcut is Control D, and just go ahead, Control D, Control D, Control D everywhere till it finds all it, and just press backspace and school. So page.json, it will refer to view school, URL field school, submit action is submit school, view action would be view school, and cancel, it will go to use school, and it will call the API called save school when we hit the save button. So once we hit the save button, it will call that appropriate API. So yeah, so we need to dig in our fields out here. So for that, okay, what was that? First is name. Okay, so name, you can just take the reference. Name is property of, if you see, name is also text, as in our school name is also a text. We can just go ahead and copy, control Z here, just go ahead and copy this, and we will just paste it here. So just save it, name, it is school name, the type is text, the type should be text, so as it is, so text. The table reference in our case is probably maybe more sensible if we put it school name. So that is cool. That we will just copy it, and table reference school name. Good. Required says that until an year in the page, until all these fields are in fact getting activated is that, and then trim is just to trim the white spaces. And what do we have next? We have school name, school email. So for school email, so it will run on the same line. So just copy this and paste this. We'll just write your email, and table reference should be this name out here, school email. So we'll just go ahead and school email required. Okay, it's required field, and okay, that's good. ID won't make a difference. Okay, that's good, that's fine. So next, what we have the date. Okay, so we have school establishment date. So just find the date. So we have a DOB out here, so just gonna copy it. For sake of time, you can take the pleasure of typing it. And so that's school establishment date. Okay, I think I got the spelling correct. Never mind. I'll just copy this, and in the placeholder, it is not required, but for the sake of it, and just make sure your table APIs, table reference, and this table reference matches. Yes, I'll just remove this required. I just don't want to type in all the fields again and again. So what's next is number of staff. That's a number. We'll go back again. We'll just take the reference. Do I have any number field? Just going to, okay, I'll just type this one in. So what was that? That was name, number of staff, comma, type to be number, small number, what else? Table reference, table ref, what was the table ref? Just, okay, that was the number of staff, table reference, number of staff. And what next? Placeholder, enter number of staff, enter number of staff. Just check with my recording. Okay, oh freak, no, okay, that's okay, no, that's working. What else? Just ID does not make number of staff. And validations. I'll just keep it prim and remove this comma. So what else, my friend? We have medium. Okay, the important one. So that's a drop down of medium. So medium. Okay, so we'll just for the benefit of time, I'll just copy this access level one from the create one. You can go ahead, type it out, get familiar with the syntax. What was that? Medium. So table reference is also medium, and the medium drop down. So for the drop down stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this fields, copy this and paste this in the drop down section. Single, multiple, we'll do that later. We can actually go ahead and select multiple. The types is tags, like a school can have multiple mediums as well, so we'll discuss that later. Okay, so okay, what was next? So that's is aided or not board and school registration number. So is aided, so on similar grounds. Okay, one comma. Okay, great. Is aided? Yes. Okay, I'll just match it with yes and no, and remove all this stuff. And what was the table reference? Create user and yes, no, table reference, yes. Yeah. So what's next? It's similar to something like, actually I don't want to skip anything, so I'm just doing it. It will work if okay, there we go. Board is one remaining. That was an important one. We don't want to miss out with boards. Board, enter board, enter is government aided. This is board. I hope that's board. Okay, that's right. I'll just and one more, which is a number, school registration number. We made number of zeros, so just copy this one and probably have to go back at it and change this field. Okay, go back here and paste it here. Okay, so our create school page JSON is ready. And we'll just see if we don't have any errors. So the next thing is that we go ahead, do the similar things out here. Just copy this one, Control N, Control V, Control S, backend page JSON, and that is edit school.json. Okay, that looks good. And again, I will just go ahead, and there is a very good thing about it that just a second, I'll just delete it. There's no need to actually go ahead and type the fields again. Basically it remains the same for create and edit, so I can just go ahead and copy all those fields, and probably before doing that I will just go ahead and Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, and just type in school. So that's the advantage of Visual Studio. And now I will go ahead and copy all the stuff. Basically I did that Control D out there because if there is another school tag which was a possibility of being there, it would have messed with that, so I did that first. Control S, and one thing that's remaining, that is view user. So we need to make a similar kind of view school page, so just paste that, and again I will go ahead and go back into backend pages and then view school.json. Okay, that's good. And probably I'll hit Control D again, so to find all the users, and we got school, so list of schools, and this. Okay, so we will not be showing all the values out here, so we're just gonna show name, school email, and probably we will show the board. So view schools, so school name, so that table reference is school name, probably. Okay, where it is, yeah, here. School email, go ahead, copy school email and paste it, and this should have been camel case. And what do we want? Probably show the medium, so okay, so the school's medium. And what else? Board. And I'll just go ahead and copy this, paste it here, just to make sure the medium comes, board comes first. PORD and PORD. So I hope this runs, because it should run. So I hope we have no errors. It's already late. Okay. So, okay, one thing I missed out was to, we created the page, but we didn't add this bar. Actually we use the page up, go back. Okay, so just give me a moment, and I will go in backend, and in the JS folder I will have something called navigation.js, and in the navigation.js, if you see, there is an array out here which holds a user, which class is active, and the sref is this. So because of that, this user with this icon of phone is showing up here. So I'll just go ahead and copy this and just comma paste it, rename it to school, and make the page to you school. So that is cool, and we'll just go ahead and restart the server. I hope it should run. Just clear. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and test and probably how to we will 3 schools right now. How to post and I'll just put in I will just put in the API. So if the API is getting you can also use your just address out there and it will work if you want. And I was talking about the save, so I put in that save, school name, email, and that board IB, send it. So this is the API which was getting called, and probably if I had refresh it would show me a fourth entry. Should entry as well, postman, so if search which will what we say and because we got all the records now. I'll just copy this ID and sales service, and if I press and edit here, get one API is getting called out here, which basically what it does is that it fetches this ID of it and it goes to get one, and with parameters, okay, where it is params, okay, underscore ID and paste it. So I will get only one record which matches this ID, and here it is, the ID out here, and the ID out here, it sent it. So that was the get one, and well, that was it. We will be discussing the next some more complex queries and other functionalities such as key binding. We have a box directive, not directive, there's a box schema that will be shown out here. So until next time, I will see you in the next tutorial for Node framework. And it's awesome, it's easy, and it's awesome. It's just, you need to be some of the JavaScript and all, and you're good to go. If you know Mongo queries, these Mongo queries are also very easy and easy to learn. So Mongo's queries. So until next time.